Hello and welcome back to the episodes 3 and 4 of One Piece English Dub.
On the Anime Watch Along podcast.
He's so nervous.
Don't out me like that.
Bitch, I already outed myself, so I was talking about how fucking humans are symmetrically, flawed because tits and ass and balls are in wrong directions and left, right, up and centre and people defy gravity and I don't even know what I'm fucking saying now. I just came out random as shit and just kept going. Yeah. Well, moving swiftly on. Yeah. Episode.
Yeah, let's watch some One Piece, shall we?
Yeah. Here we go.
Don't that guy look a bit like Jerry?
Roger, the king of the pirates,
that's where it came from,
and
maybe.
everything else the world
Maybe,
had to offer.
yeah.
And his dying words drove countless souls to the seas.
You want my treasure? You can have it. I left everything I gathered together in one place. Now you just have to find it.
These words lured men to the grand line in pursuit of dreams greater than they'd ever dared to imagine. This is the time known as the Great Pirate Era.
Come aboard and bring along all your hopes and dreams. Together we will find everything that we're looking for. One Piece. Compass left behind, it'll only slow us down. Your heart will be your guide. Raise the sails and take the helm. That legendary place.
Brain's being silly and I thought the same. And it's like,
Is only legendary until someone proves it real. Through all the trouble times, through the heartache and through the pain. Know that
oh, do you know what actually? When they remastered this actually, there is one downside to them remastering it. They took out the One Piece rap.
The One Piece rap.
Yeah, the One Piece rap. I'll show you afterwards. I'll show you afterwards.
Okay.
It's really good, honestly. A lot of people said it was a lot of very heretical witch hunter people who were constantly English dub. Yes, I'll keep saying that because it's true. They would say it was the only good thing about English dub One Piece.
Yeah.
Straw Hat!
No. Oh, just missed him.
Will work on me. I told you I was strong.
You want to tell me just who the hell you are?
And Monkey D.
Oh,
Luffy.
if people could see what I
I'm
can see
gonna
right
be king
now.
of the pirates.
I'd see someone struggling to open up a bottle of.
Oh, it
Drink.
makes a lot of
Who's
people
the
envious.
mysterious pretty girl?
Yeah.
You're going to be
Maybe.
king of the pirates? Right. You must be completely out of your rubbery mind. Do you have any idea what that means?
King of the pirates means king of the pirates. How could it mean anything other than that? Yeah, when he first told me, it was shocking, but he's completely serious. That's how he is, I suppose. Because he actually seems to have every intention of becoming king of the pirates and obtaining the world's ultimate treasure, the One Piece.
You bashing son?
Here's what I promised you. There's 3. I couldn't tell which was yours, so I just took all of them.
All of them belong to me. I use Sentoyu, the three-sword style.
Take them already. Just know that if you fight with me now, you'll be a government-defying villain. So it's either that, or you're left out here and killed by the Marines execution style.
What are you, a son
Better
of
off
the
with
devil?
a pirate.
It doesn't matter, because if I don't choose your side, I'll just end up dead on these
I just
sticks.
love his
So
response.
let's
What are you, the son of a devil?
I mean, it makes sense though. Like,
He-
what would you rather, die from government or join a pirate crew?
You have two choices. You could either die or potentially
Straw
die.
Hat's no ordinary human like the rest of us.
I
He
mean,
must have eaten
yeah.
one of those devil fruits that we've
There's
heard all
odds
those
of him
rumors about.
dying if he joined a pirate crew, isn't there?
No,
A big odd. Big
gotcha.
The devil.
lot more odds.
Those who eat them are said to gain extraordinary otherworldly abilities. The power to breathe fire. The power to cause tsunamis. Rumors persist that there are many types of these fruits, but next to nothing is known about them. It is said that the secrets to them lie somewhere in the Grand Line. And there's no
Next to
question
nothing is known about them,
Straw Hat has
except the
just shown
book
us
that
his
Sanji
devil
finds.
Come on, hurry!
Even think about it, it's a bit silly, isn't it?
Things on your
The kid had a
Come on,
book that talked about loads of devil
It
fruits.
doesn't matter what abilities
But then
they
a,
have. All who oppose
like,
me are
bloody
executed.
Navy
If the guns won't work, we charge!
Marine, like, captain, or whatever it is, has no idea.
That's funny. The knots got tighter instead of looser.
Give me one of my damn swords now!
That's what happens when you yank on the ropes, mate. They get tighter
Yeah.
and not to earth gently.
5.
No, a Zoro.
Is it 5?
Oh, wow!
Or 6?
That's so cool!
make one move and you die.
He's scary.
Today I officially become a criminal, having fought the
Oh, fuck it out,
Marines.
look at
So I'll become a pirate. That I can promise.
Hey,
But
yeah,
I want you to know one thing.
unless there's one
While I'm
hidden
with you, the
behind
only thing
him
I
on the
dedicate
side that we
myself
can't
to
see,
is
then
fulfilling
no.
my ambition.
Which is?
To be nothing
Probably on the
less than
left.
the world's greatest
Yeah.
swordsman. If somewhere along the way I have to give that up, then I want you to accept responsibility. Afterward, you get to apologize to me.
The world's greatest swordsman. Sounds pretty good. The king of the pirates wouldn't have any less than the best on his crew.
Big talker. From this point on, no matter if I'm a criminal or not, I will spread the name Zoro throughout the world.
What are you standing there frozen for? I want you to kill all three of them right now!
You might want to duck.
Talk about the rocket. Ooh, that's the third one he's used now.
Yeah.
Knock them all down!
You want to tell me what you are?
I'm just a guy who ate the gum fruit.
What's the gum fruit?
A rubber person? It looks like he does have the devil fruit powers.
Captain, we don't stand a chance against them.
I mean,
Of course he bloody does. He's not a man who naturally stretches, is there?
no.
This is a direct order. Every
Other than,
Marine that just started with this
rubber
fire, you're
powers,
gonna shoot
no, which is
yourself.
cool.
I can't do anything.
I
with
wouldn't mind
weak
to like
soldiers.
become really fast or teleport or something like that.
What?
Yeah.
This'll be easy.
Bring those Marines crumbling to their knees!
Rankless lowlife.
You already know what
You
my
have no right to
favourite kind
defy
of
my
fruit is,
superiority.
but I'm not gonna
I am
say it
Marine
yet,
Captain
obviously.
Ed Morgan.
Yeah.
And I'm Luffy.
Too soon.
Nice to meet you.
Doc. Doc's fruit.
Look, he's been hit.
The Doc.
You runt.
Doctor.
Now die!
Think so?
The captain's getting bubbled out there. It's embarrassing.
Call yourself a Marine, but you destroyed my friend Kobe's dream!
Straw Hat! Stop right there! Look at what I got! Are you stupid or something? I
It's
said
weirdly
stop!
nice,
If you would pay
actually, how he
attention to
says
me, I have
that.
a hostage here you might want to look at.
You call yourself Marines,
Hey.
but you destroyed my friend's dream.
If
Kinda
you
nice
value
when you
your
think
squatty
about it.
little friend's life, you won't move a muscle. I'm serious. One movement, I'll shoot
Yeah,
him,
that
I
would be my
swear.
favourite kind of fruit.
Yeah.
I'd have preferences, but well, again, I can't disclose it now.
No.
Listen!
No.
Don't let anything that
When the
happens to
time
me stop
comes,
you
you
no matter what!
you
Even
can
if
do
I
it.
die! Of course, you got it! You hear that, you big idiot? Kobe is ready to die by your hand.
Don't you move! I said don't move or I'll shoot! I swear it!
He doesn't have it in him. He's too much of a wimp.
Captain X and Morgan!
I do think he has it in him. I think at the same time though, he's also.
So you would think that it would take a lot of pressure.
Well, no, I think he does have it in him to shoot Kobe. I just think he's also way too much of a coward and afraid of being about to be hit to actively pull the trigger. You get what I mean?
So you're saying he's more scared of being hit than pulling the trigger?
Yeah, I think he's more afraid of the fact of I'm going to get clocked either way.
So he kind of like staggers. He kind of like stop.
Shit, it didn't work. Oh god, he's gonna hit me no matter what I do. Oh god, oh
then,
god, oh.
Then he fixates on that.
Yeah. Did you see the two like dancing?
Yeah.
Oh.
They must have been afraid of him for a long time before we showed up. Zoro, are you okay? What's wrong?
But funnily enough, though, I actually think the reason they were so afraid when he said Zoro and Luffy said Zoro in town, I think the reason they were so scared wasn't actually because of Zoro. Because you notice when he goes back to town, everyone's fine with him. Everyone's fine. I think the reason they were actually scared was because of like, if they got involved with Zoro in any way, then
they would get shit.
Yeah,
as well.
they know that fucking shit brains brat over there would come up to them and be like, "Ah, you know something about Zoro? I'll put you to death."
Yeah.
You know, and that sort of shit.
And
then again, rinse and repeat. You know, they can't say anything to him because they're scared of Axel Morgan.
Knew
You
they
know,
were hiding it.
so I don't actually think it was Zoro. I think it was just the fear of the connection to Zoro.
What is that?
yeah,
You know,
like
We can't say anything, otherwise they might think we're involved in threatening us next.
like either they might not even get killed. They might just get in prison or something like that.
Maybe so that. Wait.
Or take something that belongs to them.
Yeah, I suppose again, you know, it all goes back to that sort of fear factor. You know, they're not actually afraid of Zoro. They're afraid of the potential connection to Zoro.
Yeah.
You know, they start talking about him, they're gonna go, "Oh, you're talking positively," or blah 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 blah. Put you to death.
For 3 weeks, I was
You know,
ready
whatever
to
shit he
gnaw
could come
my
up with.
bootstraps.
I can't believe you're finished, lightweight.
You have a bigger appetite than a guy who hasn't eaten in weeks.
It just tastes too good, I guess. Yeah, it's great. Thanks for fixing it for us. My pleasure. After all, you guys did save the town.
Oh, he's made of rubber after all. His stomach is a bit like elastic band.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Oh, and the best crew on the seas.
So he could eat and eat, and he still wouldn't. I mean, he
I'm
might.
sure we'll see some sort of cartoony antics with that fucking with that belly going on at some point. You know?
Oh yeah,
Nope,
for sure.
it's you.
Just
Yep, it's just us.
so you and I are what amounts to an entire pirate crew.
What's wrong with that? We're a couple of strong guys.
Okay, but please tell me you have a ship.
Sure do. It's right there.
You know what that reminds me? You know, with Captain Jack.
Wait, that dog just
in
took
Pirates of the Caribbean when
Yeah.
he first arrives.
Yeah.
And how's that?
Oh, that's...
Great big pirate
Wait,
flag
that
on
dog
top.
just took a piss on the boat. Does that make it a doggy paddle? What could I say? I'm so funny, aren't I?
He's full of puns.
Yeah, sure, let's call it that. Puns I'm full of, nothing else, I swear.
Luffy, where are you and your crew planning on traveling when you leave here? You mean it's not obvious? We're headed straight for the Grand Line. No! Have you completely lost your mind? You're crew members. There's no way you're equipped to handle the Grand
Heading
Line.
straight to
Luffy.
the Grand Line.
It was such an awful place.
There's
worse than
OJ
you think.
everywhere.
You know that this world has 2 oceans, I'm sure. There is an enormous landmass that cuts across both of them.
Right.
This is called the
Oh,
Red Line.
no, I just got the
Legend
Bite.
tells of a
yeah,
town
the
that's
sourness.
dead center on the Red Line. The Grand
Yeah.
Line is
You
said
good?
to cut through
Yeah, I'm
this
fine.
town at a right angle and stretch all the way around the rest of the world. The story goes on to say that Gold Roger, the king of the pirates,
Man,
had once obtained everything this
this
world had to
musical
offer.
face.
Before he died, he said that
It works well,
there
doesn't
ain't
it?
one piece
Like-
of treasure at this
I-
location.
I won't lie, there
Ever
is
since,
something epic
pirates
about
have
it.
set sail for the Grand Line. Today,
It's
this
almost
is
like
nothing but
It
a
paints a
battlefield.
picture.
ambitious
Some
and
even call it
beautiful
the
in a way.
pirate
Yeah.
graveyard.
You know, yeah,
I heard stories about it from people passing through. The
if I
customers say
ever
that no one who
climb,
has ever entered the Grand Line
like,
comes
if
out
I
of that
ever
place
have the
alive.
chance to like go up a mountain at some point,
That's where the One Piece
like a
is said to
decent
be, and that's
sized
exactly
mountain,
where we're
or
going.
like I ever get to like
guess
stand
we
at the
have to
top
live
of
with
like, you know, like Statue of Liberty or
What do you
Empire
care?
State
You're not
Building
going with us,
or
are you?
Eiffel Tower. I think honestly I would just put headphones on and just listen to that music while looking out. Just like, god damn.
That would be perfect.
It would be cool.
Of course,
Yeah.
we may have to part ways, but we'll always be friends.
Pardon me.
When I was just a little kid, I never had any friends, much less anyone who would bother.
You're still a
finding me
kid.
on my path.
Plenty of time.
So I always
Don't
tried
be
my
down on
hardest
yourself.
never to fight
Yeah,
for
he's only
anything.
like 14, so he's got loads of time.
But the 2 of you have taught me a lesson I could never learn on my own, how to live for what I believe in. So I've decided to make my one childhood dream a reality, and I'm going to join the Marines!
Then don't you think you should be a little more
And grow
concerned
into
with
his
the
forehead.
situation? I mean, you did spend 2 years now being
Come
a
on,
pilot,
look at it.
even if you were
Look
nothing
at
but a cabin.
It's got enough forehead for
Marines
5
information
people.
gathering is
He has,
top
isn't he?
notch. They'll find out about your time with Alvida, and you'll never join.
I never thought of that.
Hey, you there. We heard that you fellas are actually pirates. Is this rumor true?
Right, and I just added the first member to my crew, so pretty much the whole thing just became official.
We
At the worst
appreciate
time
everything
possible.
you did to save our town from that horrible tyrant who terrorized us all for so long. However, now that we know that you're pirates, as Marines, we cannot sit idly by and watch you go about your business. Therefore, you and your crew will need to leave this town immediately. But out of respect for what you've done, we will not report you to headquarters.
Are you crazy? How do you find the nerve to talk like that? Before these pirates came along, you guys were as scared of Morgan as we were.
Without them, we'd still be under his
Yeah, they're all scared of him.
Yeah, but at the same time, I can appreciate that sort of they're keeping their integrity in both directions as much as they can.
Yeah.
You know, they're thankful, but they're as thankful as they can be. If you get what I mean.
Two pirates who helped them.
Yeah,
Are
yeah.
you part of the crew
I mean, they
as
would
well?
rather not them help them, but
Well, yeah. I
Hold
mean,
it.
it's
Is
bittersweet,
he
you
with
know.
you or what?
What I can tell you is what he's been busy doing up to this point. Luffy! You wouldn't! Yeah, there was this fantastically fat pirate lady. I think her name was Alvida.
I love this fantastically fat lady.
I'll
He's
never
a
join
whore.
the Marines. She carried around this huge iron club, and boy, she was the nastiest looking woman I've ever seen. For 2 years, this wimpy kid was her own private cabin boy. Please stop. You can't do this. Luffy, no!
I liked what he did there, because you know what he's doing, don't you?
Of course we know what he's doing. We've watched this. Here's the thing that honestly confuses me the most. Though.
You hear me?
Enough! You made your point. Now let him fall
Like-
to the ground.
Here's the thing though. They couldn't just lie. No, they couldn't just lie to them.
Obvious you're
And,
not crewmates, so stop
you know,
crashing the
I
boat.
mean,
Take your
I
leave
get
of
the
our town
symbolic
and
meaning.
escape
You know, Luffy's finally getting him to stand up to people.
No, it wasn't that.
But at the
It
same
was,
time, why
um,
couldn't they just? Yeah, but why couldn't they have just lied? Why did he have to? Why did he have to get socked and then beat the living shit out of him?
He wanted to
Could he
make
just-
it believable.
He worked me up and got
I
me so
mean,
mad.
He wanted
Like
to
I wasn't on his side.
Because
At the same time, though,
Luffy did that for him,
But-
so he's able to join the government.
Nothing's changed for me
I-
at all.
What? I. Yeah, but at the same time, he could have just said, you know, he found him on a. He saved him from drowning, or found him and he came along, but he's not part of his crew. He was just being nice. No, he.
Lieutenant, I can't say I fully trust this kid. I wouldn't be against the idea if there
Wanted
weren't
to make it
certain
believable.
Marines actually being
Can't fully trust this kid.
I say we should conduct a background
But
check.
no,
first.
Luffy, the pirates, went attacked him for no reason. So that's to make it believable.
I mean, he did throw the first punch,
Tell you
though.
how many of our comrades have been killed
So-
by pirates over
Yeah.
the years.
Yeah.
This is a big step you're taking.
So,
Permission to join granted.
I, I get what Luffy was trying to. If I'm brutally honest, I think it was more just the fact of Luffy sort of going, "You say you've got the nerve to be a marine.
That was a thin
Prove
act you
it.
put on back there.
Put your money where your
Wouldn't be
mouth
surprised
is."
if they see right through it.
You
Yeah, we
know.
should be able
So
to
obviously,
handle
when
the
he
rest on
put
his
that
own,
in
I
jeopardy,
It is
he
a fitting
punched
way
him
to
and he
leave
was
this
like,
place, unable to
"Yep,
turn
he's
back 'cause
serious.
everyone here hates us now.
Now I'm seriously gonna
Very
hurt him."
pirate-like.
Yeah.
yeah, it sure is. Both thief!
It-
I can never thank you enough. You've done more for me than
if I'm
anyone
honest,
ever has.
I've never
I don't
heard
think
of
it
a
was to do
Marine
with
thanking a
truth or
pirate
honesty or
before.
anything
That's
like
what
that. I think if
religious
anything, it was more just Luffy testing him. You know, it.
We'll meet
that-
again,
Testing him.
Right, what-
Bye, Luffy. Hope to see you
Everyone
again
laughs at
someday.
Luffy being king of pirates, and he's just like, "Screw you! I'm gonna do it. And I'll prove you wrong." And I think it was that point. He's just like, "I'm gonna be a marine." It was just like, "Are you though?
That's a good
You're a
friend you
sniveling
have.
coward who, like, you know, and he knows as well. He just said he's a good friend."
Yeah.
Men, seeing as our current
I
solution
honestly think it was
violates
just
the
a point
Marine
of sort of
law,
like.
we'll all go without food for 3 days.
That-
Do we all
I-
understand?
I think it was honestly just like a point of like, put your money where your mouth is. You know,
I know that we'll meet
Yeah,
again
yeah.
someday.
like,
Deep inside, I feel it as
I mean,
much
they
as I've
questioned
ever
him
felt
and
anything.
what he would have
Even
been
if we
sitting
are
there like
divided as
sniveling, like
pirates and Marines,
tripping over
I
his words.
still look forward to
And
that
Luffy,
day.
I suppose, in a way, he sort of done it to almost make him calm himself. You know, that shock of just like,
At last, our
Snap
pirate
out
crew
of it sort of
finally
thing, you
set
know.
sail.
I
Yeah.
got the feeling some
It
interesting
worked.
adventures are waiting for us.
I mean,
I'll be
I-
king of the
I
pirates.
get it.
Know it.
I get it, because let's face it, it wouldn't have been.
You seem more than obsessed with this king of the
You know, it's
pirates business.
fantastical.
Is there some kind of
It-
story
it's
behind
just
it or
lost
any
on me
kind
at the
of
same
reason
time.
at
Like,
No,
why didn't
no
they just
reason.
lie?
It's just
why didn't you just be like, "No, I
promised someone
saved him
a while
from
back.
drowning."
I swore
Yeah.
that I would gather a
You know,
crew,
well,
find
I
the
got fished
world's
out of a barrel on a
greatest
ship.
treasure, and become
The ship got
king of the
attacked.
pirates.
I took a boat, and he came along with me because he didn't want to drown.
This straw hat
Then
knows
they
the
would
whole
think
story.
that
I see.
why would a pirate help someone?
Because I'm not a dick. I don't know, because I'm not an
Like
arsehole.
like Kobe.
Yeah, like,
It's time for us to set our
my
heads.
answer to that is, you know, not all pirates gotta be arseholes, man.
Mhm.
That's another reason I really like this. It breaks the mold of pirates as well. You know, they're all
Like
murderous rapists.
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
rapists
like
and
they all
pillagers.
got like moral codes.
Yeah.
Like they just don't want to kill people, but some of them are honourable, some of them are not.
So full.
No.
Oh, I know. I believe I know what happens in this episode. Wait a minute. Ironically, no, it isn't him. I'm wrong. It was Zoro. It wasn't Luffy. It was Zoro. Remember?
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
thinking. I was thinking it was Luffy for some reason.
No, I said I know who does it. I want to give a bit of
Gotta take me
suspense.
with you on your next
Oh my,
adventure,
just shut
Shanks.
up.
I want to be a
Yeah.
pirate. Just
Zoro
like you.
reached out.
It was him.
Right, as
Yeah.
if you could ever be a pirate.
Why couldn't I?
Look, you might be a good swimmer and all, but that doesn't mean you'd make a good pirate, Luffy.
But I'm a great fighter too. My punches are like 2 pistols.
Happens to the best
What's
of us.
that supposed to mean?
He means that you're too much of a kid.
And he's right, you know, I got boys older than you.
I'm not a kid. I'm a grown-up.
Here, have some juice and calm down.
Wow, thanks, Shanks.
I don't know one pirate who drinks juice.
Technical difficulties of the paper pad. No. Wait.
Some liquid was still on it. I wonder who did it.
Excuse us.
Me. Hey, don't go crazy on the notepad.
No, I was getting the pages up. Still to come. Oh. No, like 4 or 5 of the pages were soaked through, so there's no saving.
What can I do for you?
We're mountain bandits.
The amount of times people have been like, oh, you can just dry the pages, and it's like, no, as soon as you write on them, your pen or pencil will go straight through it, and it will disintegrate, and it does.
But actually, we're
Even
fresh
if you
out
dry
of
it.
Sake right now.
Interesting. These other pirates seem to still be drinking.
Oh,
Is there
yeah, I like
water
this
in their
bit.
glasses?
No, that just happens to be the last of what I had stocked up.
My apologies, gentlemen. Looks like me and my friends drank the whole
That's
place
so
dry.
polite.
But you can have this if you want. It hasn't even been opened yet. Go ahead.
That's a good way to end it.
Best way.
Oh. Oh. Now we're starting to get a little bit into the meat now. The first couple of episodes. Wow. It's mostly introduction, really.
Yeah.
This is, this is where the story started. So, One Piece is weird in the fact of it starts off really quickly. Like in the first, like, sort of in the first sort of like 50 odd episodes, it's quite quick paced, but then it slows down a decent bit. It doesn't slow down horribly, but just it slows down to a little bit more story driven than diving into the action. Would you agree with that?
It spans their arcs a bit more. Like so put it into perspective. What they do is they make the fights last longer, don't they? They expand on the
There's also a lot more story.
the lore. They expand on the
Yeah.
lore. What's happening in
the fights are definitely a fair bit longer, but I think the main kick up is the lore. There's a lot more sort of emotionally driven points and a lot more character development.
yeah.
At this
yeah.
point, they're more just getting it together, but still, it's
What you see is them sort of expanding their characters, what they're like,
yeah.
their dislikes, their you kind of get the gist, like
Yeah.
what they're all about.
But at
really.
this point, it's more just getting it together.
Yeah.
But still, though, I think that's a good point. Hope you enjoyed. We certainly did.
We did. Yeah.
Bit of a nostalgic trip, honestly. I really enjoyed it. Honestly, more than I thought I would. I knew I'd like it, but it's more just that point. It's just like, this brings me back. It's a bit of daydreaming while watching anime almost. It's cool. It's cool. It's good fun.
Does it bring you back to when you was like 12, 13?
Yeah, when I'd sit in front of the computer for hours upon hours just binging One Piece. I finally found it. I used to watch it on Toonami when I was younger. Of course, Toonami disappeared though, and of course, with that disappeared One Piece. However, we didn't have the Adult Swim channel, which is where it went. Because at that point, if I remember right, the Adult Swim had a sort of they had like a kids portion, which would generally go from around sort of around 12ish to 6ish p.m. sort of time, midday to 6. And then it would come on with sort of like the more adulty cartoons, struggling to think of some now. The more sort of adult inspired slapstick sort of thing. Because we didn't have this, obviously, I was because I was little, I forgot about it. To be honest, I was still watching Cartoon Network, Boomerang, and about the time just after I got into high school, one day I was like, oh crap, I remember this. Oh, I should look for it again. And I managed to find it and just was binge watch it every day. I was binge watching it 2-3 hours until I got kicked off the computer, basically. And that was that was actually when I got into watching it English subbed as well. When at the end of sort of high school, I was just at the point where it was like it'd been like a couple years since I finished it. I was still thinking about it. I was like, I give up on waiting for them to release it in English dub, and I went to English sub and started watching it. At first, I thought it was really weird. I was like, oh, I feel weird. I feel like I'm different. And then obviously I realised actually it's a really popular thing to do. Though admittedly, One Piece is one of the 2 animes that I've watched English subbed, which would be One Piece and Toriko. Are the only 2 I've watched English subbed.
Yeah.
Oh, well, if you count Super Dragon Ball Heroes as well, it's quite a short one, but I watched that in English subbed as well. Just because I found loads of fan dubs of it, and quite frankly, they're all a bit crap. I can understand, people are just using what they've got to get by and doing it that way, but still, even then, it just wasn't me. It wasn't me. Oh.
I know. For me, after Zach told me about One Piece, I would just watch like 20-30 episodes a day religiously.
That's what I was like when I got.
Yeah, I was so addicted.
At that point, I had a laptop as well, so I was just binging One Piece literally all day. I was binging One Piece.
Yeah, I was the same.
I think if I remember rightly,
because I had so much time on my hands.
If I remember rightly, I went from around sort of 200-ish, I think it was English dubbed, and as a kid, like it took me like 2 years or so to catch up. But
2 years.
Yeah, me as an adult though, when I had adult-ish, I was 16. When I had my laptop, I started watching English sub, and I literally binged all. It was a good 200 episodes or so. It's a good 200 episodes, and I binged it all in. About a month.
200 episodes in a month.
Yeah, I binged it all in about a month.
That's about the same time as me.
Yeah.
Like
What?
But by the time they had I think when I watched it, they had like 500 of English dubbed. 500 episodes of English dubbed, and it took me about 3 months.
They started dubbing it again, but they stopped again at 500 odd, and it turns out the reason they actually stopped dubbing it is because Toei Animation again they picked it up where it left off, and they then dubbed it, but then they went back and looked at the previous episodes that had been done by Funimation, and Toei Animation basically went, no, we're not having it. And they just took it down, because from what I'm aware, they brought rights from Funimation. They just took it down, and, well, I say that, they remastered them. It took about 2 or 3 years, but they remastered it, put them back up, and the next thing I know, one day I looked and was like, holy crap, there's like 50 new episodes of One Piece out, English dubbed. And I was like, wow. And they started dubbing it again. And they went with the same routine as subbed, 1 episode a week.
Yeah, they are almost catched up now, aren't they?
Off the top of my head, I think they're
like 5 episodes off, aren't they? 5-10 episodes off.
I think it's like around 10-15-ish. I think. Yeah. Don't hold me to that, but it's somewhere around that point. But anyway, I think that'll do.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you liked what you've seen and what you listened to, yeah, watch us next time.
Come back for more. Yeah.
Yeah.
No harm, no foul. have fun. And if you didn't, no harm, no foul. Hopefully you do next time. You know? Bye for now.